All right, welcome back to episode 5 of the Ostrich Talk. I'm your host, Xavier.
I'm your host, Mike.
It's been a very active week in the BWL. There's been a lot of drama. Season's coming up soon. We got a week away. Season's going to be here, and we got a lot to talk about this episode.
We're back in here for episode 2. Going on...
Episode 2?
I don't know what episode we're on.
Okay.
What episode are we on?
5.
5. Episode 5. Welcome back. Episode 5, Ostrich Talk Supreme. And yeah, for the first segment today, I think we're just going to brush up on our recent BWL updates. Anything hot in the news that's right off the press? Anything burning to share?
Like the real big drama at the moment right now is Jeff Strikezone has been threatened. A very valued media member of the league being threatened it's not a good look for the league. Jeff is just doing his job. He's just trying to report to what's going on in the Brockport Wiffle Ball League. So that's something that needs to be addressed, I think.
Which, by the way, I don't know who Jeff Strikezone is, but comment down below who you think Jeff Strikezone is.
Let us know who you think Jeff is.
I'd love to hear what the guests are.
Not only Jeff, we have a new beat reporter, Arnold Sanchez, who's is
that a real person, and they're like, is that like a celebrity that they're mocking the name of?
I have no idea. I've never heard Arnold Sanchez.
I've heard of like
before.
Aaron Hernandez, which would be on par for what the Sanchez person is posting, but.
Well, anyway, Arnold Sanchez, extremely out of pocket. Ostrich Flock does not condone some of the things that he's been saying or posting about. Yeah, so if anyone knows who Arnold Sanchez is, we'd like you to report that guy. Jeff Strikezone, great reporter, does his job well. Arnold Sanchez, we don't rock with that. He's
All right, Arnold Sanchez, do you think any of his comments, his actions, his posts will carry over to week 1 as we're coming up to that pretty soon?
I think that the players in the league are grown enough to realize, Arnold Sanchez isn't a real person. Although what he is saying is very offensive, we don't appreciate it. I don't think it'll really carry over to like actual gameplay and stuff. I think the games will still run smooth. Obviously, people are going to chirp each other no matter what. Maybe this is like something that people talk about.
Yeah.
But I think we're all grown enough to just play wiffle ball. This is all just media drama, not really affecting the actual game.
Yeah, it'll definitely be interesting to see how the commissioners approach this. As Dave said before, we had him last week on our podcast for episode 4. See, I'm in sync now with the episode numbers.
He knows what episode it is.
They were addressing how happy they were with the media and how much they liked our posts and like other teams' posts, and they thought it was headed in a great direction. It'll be interesting to see the response to this Sanchez account, as it seems to not fit into their what they want to see out of the league, understandably.
Especially after talking with the commissioners last episode, I definitely don't see this being something that they condone. These posts that Arnold's been making. So I am very interested to see how the commissioners respond to this.
Now, as commissioner, if you were commissioner of the prestigious BWL,
of course,
what action are you taking in response to this Sanchez character?
See, I don't want to make a big deal out of it. He hasn't completely blown up yet. I don't think everyone in the league knows about him.
I think only 4 followers.
Yeah, he only got 4 followers, and none of them actually
one
played.
Of them
one actually. Actually, Isaiah followed Arnold Sanchez. I don't know
Isaiah.
why.
All right. So we each have a sibling. One of them being in the BWL, but no association.
No, we do not condone that. Anyway, we need
fucking hell, Isaiah, and I'm like, come on, bruh. It's a bad look for the Ostrich Flock. We can't have this. We can't have this.
Anyway, if I was the commissioner, I'd try and just DM Arnold Sanchez, figure out who's actually behind the account, tell him to stop. We don't want this type of content in the league.
Yep.
Have you heard of Arnold Sanchez?
Was he on from Welcome Back, Cotter?
Yes.
And that was Arnold Horseshack. Who is this that you're referring to?
The BWL beat reporter.
No.
Yeah, he just started posting today. Very recent news.
How is he tied to the community?
Very outside.
Yeah, he's not a part of the community. We don't condone Arnold Sanchez. He compared Zach Nako to Epstein. So we do not condone Arnold Sanchez.
Epstein was another character on Welcome Back, Kotter.
Really?
Oh, it's all tying
Oh,
together.
that makes sense now.
There was Horshack, Epstein, Freddie Boom Boom Washington.
Oh, it wasn't.
and John Travolta.
Yeah.
No, these are all characters in the TV show.
Maybe Arnold Sanchez has ties with Epstein then.
Where's the bone?
Boner's not gonna make it. Boner, I don't think Boner makes an appearance this episode, but we do have.
The ostrich bone doesn't make an appearance?
I don't think this
You got
episode.
the almighty egg?
We have the egg, which is we have a lot to talk about with this egg. He's been incubating our ostrich egg. He is gonna hatch very soon, so we're gonna be training him up to replace Isaiah Markle next season.
I love that storyline. I love that
So-
storyline.
He's been incubating. We're gonna leave him in his incubator for now.
Strong. Respect the egg. I respect the egg.
Anyway, going off the egg, I've got a hot take about eggs that I've been wanting to share for a while. I think
Let's hear it.
the egg as a food should not be limited to breakfast. I think it's very limited to breakfast. I know we have like deviled eggs, which like you'll bring to like a family party randomly, so you might have deviled eggs, but that doesn't count. Like
Hold up. I'm just saying, if you bring deviled eggs to a family party, no one's touching those shits.
I rock with deviled eggs. I mess with deviled
They sit there
eggs.
on the table, and you get like 2 or 3 people, the real odd bunch who.
That's me.
Let me get a
I-
deviled egg.
I'm messing with the deviled
All
egg.
right.
But no, like breakfast places, like they're open like kind of late. Sure, you could go get like an egg sandwich, but like if I want to go to a diner and get like their omelet or something, I want an omelet at 5 p.m. Like I don't think that eggs should be limited to breakfast. What are your
Okay.
thoughts on that?
No, I need to ask: is there any like place in particular that disappoints you, where their menu shifts, going from that morning only to they cut you off and say no more eggs for you? Kind
Oh.
of like how like you're at the bar and they're like no more alcohol for you.
Oh yeah.
What?
First of all, getting cut off at the bar should never happen. I mean, that's stupid. No one ever drinks enough to need to be cut off.
I agree, and you
doesn't
also
happen.
argue that no one should be cut off from eggs.
No one should be cut off from eggs.
So what are your key joints that
So
are?
McDonald's is one big one. Like if I want a McGriddle at 10 p.m. at night, I should be able to have a McGriddle, like a sausage, egg, and cheese McGriddle. I love that. I want that all throughout the day. They should have that all the time. That's one big corporation. Hometown.
Hometown.
I'm gonna call out Hometown Bar and Grill. We had an omelet there in the morning. One of the best omelets I ever had. I wanted an omelet like while the bar was open. If people were getting drinks, tried ordering an omelet. They're like, we don't do that right now. I'm like, why are you limiting me to
Did
eggs?
you actually try it? That
No, I didn't.
I was
I
gonna
didn't.
say that would have been great.
That would have been
That-
so funny.
no, yeah, I agree. Hometown needs to be.
They need to be
held
serving eggs
accountable.
like
They need to be held
all day.
accountable.
I think everywhere should be serving
I think
eggs
they
all
need
day.
to trash their business now because they don't serve omelets past
10
10,
p.m.
10,
10 a.m.
10 a.m.
10
Yeah,
a.m.
yeah. I mean, do we want to address the egg more as we're on the topic? I know we had already addressed the incubation
We could address the egg.
of. So I don't think we have a name for egg yet, as egg is just kind of.
He's an egg, you know. You don't name the baby before it comes out of the vagina, you know. And
Yep.
you don't name the egg before it comes out of the egg.
So
Or name the ostrich before it comes out of the egg.
You don't name the chicken before
Kodak, why do you like the smell of freaking ostrich egg? Just, I guess we call him egg for now.
Yeah.
Him or her, they maybe.
The egg.
Yeah. But yeah, I got nothing else.
So this is this is gonna be 2027, maybe 2028. He's gonna be playing for he or she will be playing for the
Okay.
ostrich flock. So
This is our prospect system.
yeah.
You look at the Vipers, you look at the Thunder Ducks, they have no prospect systems.
No, they don't
They
have any
no farm
prospects.
teams. This Ostrich Flock has acquired future talent.
Yeah, so
If
This-
you want to give us a breakdown on that and who it will replace.
yeah, our plan for the egg, of course. Isaiah Markle is going to be playing this season. Next season is up in the air for him. His contract expires, so I know you don't like to talk about contracts, you know, players leaving the next season, but we don't care here. You know, we need to be real. We need a plan for the future. So we've got this ostrich egg. We plan on training him in the during the season and the off season, whenever he hatches, whenever he decides to hatch. Well, he or she. You know what? Screw it. It's a he. You can tell from like the way that egg is shaped. It's definitely a guy. So the ostrich egg is a he. We've decided that. Anyway, seeing as the ostrich is the biggest bird or biggest non-mammal, what was it? We learned this in episode 1.
I don't think it's the biggest non-mammal
No, the biggest
bird.
bird. I think just I'm the biggest bird.
Yeah.
So as the ostrich is the biggest bird,
I'm the biggest bird. I'm the biggest
we
bird.
got copyrighted. We got copyrighted episode 1 because we played that song. Anyway, he's gonna take up a lot of space in the field. Definitely a great fielder. He does not have opposable thumbs, so batting might be an issue for him. We could use him as like designated runner or what is it? A pinch runner. We might just use him as a pinch runner because
I just want to say, like, especially on defense, if it was between this egg or Mark Rennie, I think I'm taking.
I think the egg. Yeah, I think the egg might be more successful.
He has a little pocket that he could catch the wiffle ball. I don't know if you guys could see that, but he would definitely add a lot more value to the ostrich fly.
He wouldn't have as many errors as Mark had in one singular game in the whole season.
So I think he brings a lot of talent, brings a lot of value, and something to be on the lookout for.
Definitely a good piece for the future of the OFE.
Yep. Kodak,
no, it's right here.
Oh, all right.
The steel yard, as the field, recently it was like half of a tree basically, fell down at the Bonesteel house.
This is news to me.
Well, anyway, the steel yard, a tree fell down, so we're having our what are they called? The people?
Grounds crew.
Yep. Our grounds crew is currently removing a bunch of trees in the steel yard, so it will look a lot different than last season. There'll be a lot more open space. As the trees fall down, big tree falls in the yard, leaves a big divot. We should have that fixed up, patched up. Our grounds crew, top tier, should have that fixed up by the time by next week when the season's supposed to start.
Yep.
Field should be set up and ready to go.
Now, wait, so you said this will clear out space?
Mm-hmm.
So this must have been a significant tree fall.
So the first tree that fell actually was not a part of
there was multiple?
Well, the tree that fell was not actually like one that affected the playing field at all.
Okay.
But while, we were removing that tree, we decided that we're going to just chop down a bunch more trees, just get them all done in one swoop.
Okay.
Just clear out some space in the field.
Yeah.
The grounds crew's been taking care of that. They've been doing some stump grinding too, making sure it's a lot more flat.
All right.
We might have a space to actually park the bus near the field now with a bunch of those trees removed.
That'd be cool.
You'll have to show up week 1 to see what we're talking about. It's kind of hard to explain. I could pop a picture up of the tree that fell. It fell in the driveway, actually. Almost hit the bus. But the bus is safe. It did damage a Chevy Traverse, though.
So how does this threaten... You say, for those of you who don't know, driveways here, wiffle ball field, stadium, I should say, is complete opposite side.
Yes.
So are they falling multiple trees?
No, they're just cutting more trees down now.
So they're working both sides of the yard.
Yeah, we're just...
All right, interesting.
So one tree fell down on its own. That was like half of the tree fell down. Just a giant chunk of the tree fell off the tree. The tree was rotted. They needed to remove it. While they were removing that tree, we just transitioned to the other side of the property to just cut down more trees because we already had all the equipment there.
May as well. So your projection is we're ready to roll.
We should be ready to go. Field should be all set. It might be slightly in a different spot. I'm not too sure about that.
Okay.
Just because we have more open space, we might be able to move it a little bit. Because if you remember, last season, first baseline was always wet. We might just move the field over a little bit so first baseline isn't in the same spot and always just soaking wet.
There was a bit of a slope, yeah.
So...
now one thing I don't think has drawn enough attention is I have I'm gonna start a beef with the foresty area behind home plate, slightly to the right. If you're from the pitcher's perspective, looking in, there you have that small patch of just
bush.
Yeah, I don't get it. There's no logic. Why is that shit there? we lose so many wild pitches and foul balls to
Yeah.
that little area. It pisses me off that we have that there. If it wasn't there, that enhances wiffle ball play
Oh,
by
of
at
course.
least 50%.
Yeah, I think I've heard that they might be trimming that back.
Okay.
I think I do agree though.
That's
that
not good enough for me.
Just remove it all,
personal. It's
take it all
personal.
out.
Week by week, I will be chipping away at it and slowly
getting
removing
rid of it.
that brush area from the Bonesteel field.
Now, how will you be going about doing that?
I have some tools in my assortment as I am a degenerate landscaper, like
Okay.
many people have in their high school, early college careers.
Got it, of course.
So I have a few Milwaukees that I'll go after that with, and just slowly, week after week, maybe cut a little bit off, and by the end of the season, nothing.
By the World Series time, there's no more patch of whatever that is.
Yeah, it's personal.
that.
It's personal for how many wiffle balls we've had to sacrifice to that.
Yeah, so
region.
when the Ostrich Flock's in the World Series, we won't have that to worry about. It'll be just like our mental will be like just locked in.
Yeah.
All right, that'll be good.
If it does take me until the World Series, it's whatever. If it's like second inning of game, it's three game series.
Yes.
All right. So if it's like game 3, BWL World Series 2026, OFE clearly is in the BWL 2026 World Series.
Of course, yeah.
If I don't get it done by then, maybe second inning, I'll go out there with the hedge trimmer and just like go at it. So we'll find a way. We'll find a way.
Yeah, well, speaking of like lost wiffle balls, these are some old wiffle balls. You can see a little dirty, need to be rescuffed. We got a segment we're gonna switch to. We're calling it the Ostrich Combobulator, where we're inventing new ways to do stuff. The first thing we're inventing, new ways to scuff these wiffle balls, clean them up. So we're gonna cut to that right now. We're sending to the Ostrich Combobulator.
All right, are we live?
We're live. All right, welcome to the Ostrich Combobulator. Today we're inventing new ways to scuff wiffle balls more efficiently.
Yep.
So my first idea is we take our wiffle ball and we use a Pringles can. Pringles. We line the inside of the Pringles can with sandpaper, attach it to a spinny thing here, and while the ball is spinning, if you like look at the y-axis, the x-axis, and the z-axis, the ball will spin around here, but while the whole Pringles can is spinning, the ball will just be freely spinning inside, actively scuffing the entire wiffle ball. So that's my idea.
So break it down. Is the Pringle can what's being rotated, or is the ball within the Pringle can being rotated? What is your most in motion?
So the Pringles can
item
is rotating completely. So like,
gotcha.
if we have the Pringles can here, we'll have like maybe a drill or something like that attached to it.
Yep.
That's our drill here. So while the drill's spinning, this is rotating the whole time, but the ball is just freely sitting inside. So while it's spinning inside, the ball will also just be spinning. What are you adjusting?
I'm zooming in to let the viewers.
Oh, you're zooming in? Okay, yeah. So the ball will just freely be spinning inside the Pringles can, lined with sandpaper, so it scuffs it evenly. Does that make sense?
Makes sense to me. Just wanted to clarify that for the viewers.
Okay.
Now, there's a big issue here, because while we do have this down to a science, a perfection, the Pringles can is spinning so efficiently that it will scratch our balls perfectly.
We love our balls scratched, of course.
We need a good binder. We will need to discover some sort of material that binds the drill to the Pringles can here.
That's true.
Phenomenally. So I think that is the one piece that's missing. So a lot of times if we go into math class, they'll have a variable. It's typically depicted as a letter. So that's our one variable. We don't know what the binder is going to be attaching to the Pringles can. Any ideas right off rip here?
Duct tape, of course, is like go-to standard, start, like that's how you start. You always start with duct tape.
That shit can fix anything.
You always start with duct tape.
Can fix
we
anything.
might need to move on from the duct tape to like some sort of clamp or some more permanent solution, because duct tape, it's the easiest solution. It's not always the best solution. I think we're gonna just walk around Lowe's and just try stuff. Like,
All right.
I think that might be a segment next episode. Just walk around Lowe's trying to find something.
Yeah, a little bit of like maybe like a putty binder or something, and then we'll like
Mm,
break that down in another episode. Just something that'll
that could be
do the
good.
trick. Shout out to whoever's wrench we're gonna use, or what drill.
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 Oh, I
yep.
have many drills
All right.
at work. I'll just take one of
Gotcha.
those from
What
work.
brand are we using to?
I have a Hercules drill. We have Craftsman at home. Many different brands to try. That's another variable, actually. Right here, we got our variable, X variable.
Yep.
So variable is the drill. So far the drill, what is this? The binding solution. What's another variable? Type of Pringles we have.
Yep. I know they sell the cheap stuff at the Dollar Tree. We're not doing any of the Lay's. Like, I know Lay's has knockoff.
Lay's
We gotta
stacks or
go
whatever.
Pringles. Like your not stereotypical. Like your go-to
Textbook Pringles can.
guy with the mustache. We all know the Pringle can. That's what
course.
we're going with for this one.
Class, do we have any other variables that we see here?
Another variable. Do we know if a wiffle ball is gonna fit inside the Pringle can?
Size of balls.
Yes.
That's a good point. If it doesn't fit in a Pringles can, we might need to what's the word I'm looking for?
Enlarge our instrument.
No, like transition. Like we might need to
Make it.
what's the word? Like in football, when a play breaks down, you gotta
Play option.
yeah.
We're gonna play option like
Not play option. We might need to. If the size of the Pringles can isn't big enough, we might need to call an audible. There we go.
Oh,
There we go. Okay, here we go. Now we're restarting. If the size of the Pringles can or the ball is too big for the Pringles can, we might need to call an audible. We might need to switch to some other cylindrical object that's not a Pringles can.
A little bit more girth.
Little bigger.
Yep.
Any other variables that we see here? Leave it in the comments if we've seen another variable. Next episode, we're gonna be inventing stuff.